Lock this,
My
right?
turn.
Layer 2 is sexy bod.
Well then.
Press option. Skylin,
Oh yeah.
why did you... Okay. I need to move. Cool. Just pull it a little bit more. Because it's caught up. But it's locking us. You need to
You
untangle it.
succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean. You report everything you
Don't pull
learn
it,
to Count
but
Dean.
untangle it.
Unfortunately, naturally,
You know
he
you have a
demands
charger
the great sword.
beside you, right? Stalin, can you give my hot
It
chocolate?
seems that he
Put
thinks
more
much
water
more
in it.
highly of you now. Dean confided
You know
once
that
the
chocolate
king
that
went
jealousy
missing.
can't finish?
The Prime Minister
Put more
began
water in it.
recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bolga is an aggressive nation to the
Jube,
north.
out!
MacNeil is related to the King of Hydeland. Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Hydeland to support.
I am. Make
That's
sure you're
why
mute.
Dean hired Tommet
Last
to
time
steal the scepter.
everything we
He
talk
says
about.
that Tommet is extremely trustworthy, so long as he is paid. Suddenly,
Alright,
Prime
mine's on
Minister
muted now.
and the princess appear. It seems you were being
I can
watched.
open.
The Count glowers and departs. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The princess. Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired. Roland also happens to be here to report on a job. However, Samuel is not here. Roland is waiting for him to return. Roland thinks that he just missed him, and asks you to track down the Guildmaster and bring him back. You look for Samuel, the Guildmaster. He should be somewhere in town.
We're looking for a guild master. Alright. Everyone depends on your change.
Wandering one.
A giant man in armor finishes his prayers and turns around. His pensive expression quickly turns fierce as he sees you. He tells you he was praying because he has sent many friends to look for the king, but they haven't found the slightest clue. When you ask to help, Samuel just nods and hands you a request. In a remote region, marriageable girls are disappearing one by one. Allow this heart.
May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
Allow this heart. As you leave the temple, his raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking your language. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. He mutters. You probably won't be able to communicate with him. To solve the mystery of the disappearances, you head to the catacombs, where the villagers fear to tread. In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see. The sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity. A strange knight stumbles out of the darkness towards you. You surmise that he is not of this world. The knight is muttering to himself, as if in a daze. If I end my own life, they can no longer sacrifice. When you move closer, the knight extends his hand. He's holding a scroll. When you accept it, the knight disappears. The path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle, colloquially called the Castle of the Dead. In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead. Because ghosts are incorporeal, they are completely immune to physical attacks. Their weakness is light. Torchlight will drive them off.
It's my turn. Oh, yeah.
Enemies!
Let's see. Done.
Can somebody help
I
me?
got it.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now. You saved a village girl. You must protect her now. What?
They're here.
Enemies?
Outstanding. It's my turn. Oh, yes. Done.
The vampire smirks and flies away. You saved a village girl. You must protect her now. Protect the village girl. If she is bitten by the others, she will become a vampire as well. kidnapped girls had been turned. They are now vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent prayer. In your hands is the bloody scroll that the Ghost Knight had... You have unraveled the mystery of the village girls' disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in the road calls out to you in a gravelly voice. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking your language. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free to walk away as well. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. He mutters, over and over. You probably won't be able to communicate with him, no matter how long you...
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
You are curious about the bloody scroll. You show Samuel the scroll and tell him what you saw in the catacombs. After examining the scroll, the signature and other details indicate that it is a letter from the king to the princess. It is a report telling her that he had obtained the dragon's crown. You wonder if this letter is true. You can't deny that the ghost was clad in mail that was eerily similar to the king's armor. So, perhaps the king's death will profoundly affect the kingdom and neighboring lands. Samuel orders you to report it to the castle.
You're back. Stop!
Immediately, you are overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail. This is a common fate for people who hold a royal secret. You are being removed from the drama. After a few days, the cell door opens. Once your eyes grow reacclimated, he unshackles your ankles and explains the situation to you. The Prime Minister had been jailing all of Dean's allies. As expected, Gustav was working for Bolga. He used a magical necklace to control the princess and influence Heidland. Once Dean got Princess Vivian to safety and confronted the Prime Minister, Gustav fled. The princess apologizes for involving you in this. While she was a hostage, Dean couldn't. This kingdom needs a new ruler immediately. Dean is no saint. However, when Gustav fled, he also stole the royal orb. And if McNeil gets the orb, it will likely result in civil war. Princess Vivian asks for your help with this incident. Gustav's ship chose a pirate route, likely to elude captors. Perhaps his artifice was... To get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout.
You're back. You're back. You have a request. You're back. You have a request. You have a request.
The inside of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline. It seems large enough to contain another ocean. Sailors dread passing through this area. There are myriad tales of ships disappearing beautiful voice in the sea calls out to you. You'd heard of Mermaid's legendary curiosity. From your conversation, you learn Gustav's ship was indeed... According to the Mermaid, the pirates scattered throughout the islands used this area as a hub for trade amongst themselves. Rumors claim that among their treasures is a magic lamp that can call forth a genie. They were being duplicitous. It was all a ruse. The pirates were spying on you the entire time. Elliot Poe, the name of the ship's owner, is written here. Waltzed right into the pirate's den. They're coming to attack you. The pirates have the magic lamp. Your situation will turn quite dire if you don't take it from them. The pirate has called the genie out. Quick, get the lamp out of the pirate's hands. You have summoned forth a genie. Don't let them take the lamp. Called the genie out. Quick, get the lamp out of the pirate's hands. You have summoned forth a genius. Don't let them take the lamp. Pirate has called the genie out. Quick, get the lamp out of the pirate's hands. You have summoned forth the genie. Don't let them take the lamp. You have summoned forth the genie. Don't let them take the lamp. The magic lamp granted a wish and flew off. You find the orb stolen by the Prime Minister among the treasure the pirates left behind.
See you next time.
You reclaim the stolen royal... The orb you retrieved must be returned to the castle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The orb you retrieved must be returned to the castle. The princess and count can't contain their surprise. You've won a great deal of favor from the royal family. The succession imbroglio has been dealt with. Once the king is buried, still, the future king wears a somber expression. The Shinyak Orc tribe is pushing in from the east. Also, while Heidland is currently at peace, worse still, the evil in you are beginning to grasp why the last— I need it. Dean. After completing a large task, you return to a normal routine, fulfilling requests on behalf of the Adventurers Guild. Whilst reviewing the outstanding requests at the guild, it is about rune magic. But you tell the Guildmaster Samuel that you'll accept this—
You have a request.
You enter Lucane's tower to ask about his request. When you tell him that you have taken on his request, he immediately starts filling you in on the details. Certain Elysian ruins are highly regarded as a sacred area by monks. Unfortunately, monks were dispatched to purify the area, but the golems are controlled with rune magic. So Lucane requested that someone— Do you comprehend how runes work? If you need an explanation, Lucane says that he would be delighted to— Runes are magical letters. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and— However, runes won't work. Lucane hands you a stone. Activate the 2 runes on the statue, and then add the stone's rune to cast the— You press forward.
Oh, which one?
You head to the ancient temple ruins at Lucane's behest. There, you need to animate statues using rune magic. In the Age of the Gods, mankind built a giant tower in a sacred place in an attempt to reach the world of the gods. That arrogance angered the gods, and it is said that the entire city was leveled.
It's my turn. Oh, crap. Quick! No, I can do that. Oh, damn.
You meet a female warrior monk who was injured in the battle against the demons. She was sent to purify this sanctuary. To purify this area, the holy seal must be placed upon the altar of the temple. She cannot walk.
Oh, my.
They're here.
Yes, it's a very great game. Especially the character design. The character design is very, very unique.
They're coming.
3 real people, 1 AI.
Do you still remember Lucane's lecture on rune activation? In order to defeat the golem blocking your path, you need to have a golem of your own.
Come at me!
The demons have noticed the statue coming to life and have come to disrupt your world. Protect your golem so that it does not get destroyed before it reaches the temple. ancient stone tablet has been placed high upon the altar in the center of the temple. When you remove it and replace it with the Holy Seal, the ruins are purified with a... You decide to take the evil-looking stone.
Okay, that's the last mission because our companion Skyland.
Unspeakable
Thank you
evil
for watching.
emanating from the stone tablet you removed from the altar. Perhaps Lucane should examine it.
Make it like Diablo.